Well, good evening, and welcome to the Bearded Pickers great and fabulous YouTube channel. That's pretty awesome there, huh? Friends, subscribers, internet surfers who are just absolutely lost and have no idea what in the hell they have stumbled onto. This bearded man who rides around the country buying crap. Welcome. How are you? So, 9:15 in the PM. It looks just like it did when I started yesterday. And this is a rare occurrence, folks. I actually have stopped before the stores closed because I ran out of them. You would think, 200 miles and 43 or 44 plus stores would have been enough. Not really. I even added 5 to the map because I knew I was killing them, getting too close. So let's turn it around so you can see the wonderfulness that is me. Hi, I'm back. So how did the 2 days go? I got tired of counting the stupid item that I was looking for today after like 34. Found 61 yesterday. The day before I found 23. My average cost is probably $8. One store had it for $3.49, sometimes $10. One store had it for $11.49. Oops. Go away, copper. And one store had it for $3.49, $3.69. Those were the two. So I got a lot of the 3s. So it really brought the 11s down. So average cost is probably $8. There are currently 12 sellers, and the buy box is resting at $41.79. It's all right with me. So I remember I sent 107 in. I'd already sold 60, and I'm gonna send another 100 plus in. And this should excite everyone. Everybody get ready to stand up and cheer, because I'm going out Labor Day Monday. I'm headed to Florida. I need to work on my fabulous tan. See how white I'm getting? All right. I had a great time. No issues other than I'm tired. I did sleep in the hotel fairly well. 7 hours, got up, ate breakfast, and then finished out the last couple stores in Knoxville, and then went to Marysville, and then went through the woods. Somewhere in the video I'll stick a little thing in here. If you're in Walgreens, I am that person. I'll stick it right here so I remember. I'm gonna stop it and then start again so I remember. I am that person who hits all the Halloween things. Makes them all, the dogs bark, the cat cry, the 2 guys on banjo play, the dinosaur squawk, whatever the hell it's doing, and make them all play until it drives the cashiers nuts. The little Nightmare Before Christmas or whatever the hell it is, they make noise. They play a long time. So I am that person. You look around and go, damn, who started up all that crazy crap? Is the bearded picker right here somewhere? Have I seen Scott somewhere? I'm probably hiding in that store. So yes, I'm gonna take some pictures from Florida. I'm gonna try to do a better job. I've got a small camera I was playing with today, which we'll insert this picture right here. In case there was any doubt, I am the person that sets off all these things every time I go in a store. Wake up. Good morning. Ha 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 ha. There's some more to play get banjos and stuff. I'll get them in the next store. Miss these guys. These guys are awesome. You gotta love Halloween. I got a couple of these last year. They were $5. They were 90% off. They sit in the garage. If I still got this thing going when I get home.
Photo counter.
I'll let the boys play for you when I get home. They're awesome. Coach, he plays forever. You gotta have fun while you're out here. Okay, I'm back. And it works very well, but still not comfortable with looking at the camera when I can't see it. This is the iPhone. I gotta turn it around so I can see me. I know it's a scary thing. It's a good thing it's not like Medusa where I'll turn to stone while I'm driving 76 down the interstate. That would suck for me and somebody else. Really, trucker? You better get over there before they get over there. All right, but dumbasses. If a truck has his blinker on and is trying to get back in the slow lane, let it. Don't undercut him. What the hell's wrong with you people? This is proper driving etiquette. And if somebody like me comes up flying behind you, I even flash you a couple times, do a common courtesy and just get the hell out the way. So I had a great time. It rained cats and dogs first thing today. Ruined my yard sales. I had the yard sales I went to 3 or 4. I had started a video about this is an eBay seller, Amazon seller gone rogue, going to find some stuff for eBay at yard sales like I used to do, because most people don't realize that I sold full-time 1.5 years on eBay. I've got one of those old unlimited eBay accounts with no limit on what I can sell. I think I opened it in 2000. I don't know, somewhere in there. It was a long time ago. My memory used to be awesome. Mine like a steel trap. Anything went in there, got it. There's some rust on that steel trap now. Damn it. But anyway, the one thing I can tell you is that makes, how have I sold? This is not bragging. If you do eBay, close your ears, because the numbers are not the same, because my sales and eBay sales are not the same. My last year on eBay, I sold like $139 or something $1,000 for the full year. But how does it get to the point where I sold $541,000 on Amazon last year? Net profit, before you go start screaming and carrying on and leaving me all these damn comments. Oh my God, what's the profit? Net profit last year was 23%. That was after I paid me, after I paid all my gas, all my expenses. So, but that ain't what we told Uncle Sam. So don't tell that son of a gun. He thinks I'm stupid at this. Duh. Anyway, but you know, I do have a lot of mileage. I think I drove 44,000 miles last year. A lot. To quote Rodney Carrington. So, forgot what the hell is it. So, I'm out here looking for one item. One item I found over 100, like in the last 3 days I found 130, 140, whatever I found. I will, on Monday when I start, Labor Day, Memorial Day, whichever day it is, I will, I think it's Labor Day, that's the one thing you got to learn. When you're self-employed and you don't have a boss and you don't have a schedule, something when you make for yourself, it's hard to tell what days what we're doing, what's going on. So, man, I'm not gonna ride out here in the fast lane all night, but I will haul booty in my racing van here to get right on by you. Lost my train of thought. Damn it. But I'm in the store and I'm looking for this one item. It could have been easy to say, man, that's it. I'm out. They got it. They don't have it. Pay for it. Leave. But there's always other stuff in a store. You know, I've been to 3 different drugstores. I've been to Goodwills. I've been to 3 or 4 Walmarts. Yes, I just got out of a Walmart because the wife said bring something home. 5 cans of hot dog chili. Anybody need some? Great nephew, who looks like a little man child, turned 1 yesterday, and his birthday party is tomorrow. So that's another reason I got to be home tomorrow, because I'm going to little man's birthday party. Hey, Hayden is an awesome little kid. He is just he's wearing 3T at 1 year old. So that's how big the little young man is. So I just got off of Walmart. I bought 3 things. I do not have the ability not to walk through the store when I'm supposed to be getting something else. Sorry. I found 3 items that make grand total like $17. They were $4 each. They paid for the chili, so good enough. And that's generally what I do if I go to like Walmart and stuff. I'm like, I need to find enough crap in here to pay for whatever else I'm buying, and I was able to do that. So, Mr. Ultima, you didn't want to run 87. Good for you, chicken. So, just wanted to touch base with you as a kind of a recap to let you know, hey, and if something happens, I decide to post this video without that other thing in there, just go. Just know that I've lost my mind anyway, and I'm not even looking for it. Don't even care. Don't even know which personality is in charge right now. Which one? And I apologize for not being able to put some funny stuff in here from cashiers. When I was packing the bag, I was kind of tired the other night. I was packing I carried my electronics in a book bag, the backpack, and everything goes together. The backpack has the laptop and my camera and all my charging cords, all that stuff, so I know right where it is. Even though I have the little office thing, I use those more than I use the office, because you can see on a trip like this one, I didn't even break the office out. So I looked at the charging cord and I thought it was the one to my my KDC 200, the Bluetooth scanner that I use. I'm like, man, I already got what it is here. I don't need this. That was not the scanner to the Bluetooth. That was the scanner to the glasses. The glasses are dead. Damn it. But don't worry. When I get home, I'll throw them in the bag so that they are ready to go Monday. And you can see me with them funky looking glasses on. Oh hell, I'm not going that fast. We'll show you. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Camera glasses. Now I even look older and nerdier worse than ever before. That's terrible. So so that's my advice to you is some of the stuff I changed I've talked about it a little bit, is when I went out and I'd see stuff and I was restricted and I'd go, damn, I could have made money on that, and threw it on the shelf and went hunting the next thing. Well, now I look at it and go, well, damn, I wonder what it sells for on eBay. And then immediately searching on eBay, and if there's still money in it, you know, my minimum for eBay is, I don't want to mess with anything I don't make $15, $20 on. It's just not worth my time to list it. My wife and son, I do have a bunch of stuff that I'm selling on eBay. I only make $5 on, and I got a whole bunch of them. But I'm selling them on Amazon as well. So all you do to ship them is throw them in the padded envelope, print out the label. That's it. Especially with Amazon's MF system, where merchant fulfilled, or once you do it once, the next time it remembers the same setting, so you don't have to put any weights or envelopes or nothing in. And just hit OK. So that's one of the things that's really changed is, and my eBay sales show it. I was talking to somebody last night in a chat or a Facebook Messenger, whatever it is, and I'm up like 163% eBay over last year, or I don't exactly know what it's measuring over whatever, but so it is done well, and that's the reason why I go to Goodwills and stuff too. You know, every now and then you'll find something new in a package, it's just okay. Trump, get out of the way. Sorry, I do have road rage. I don't know what to do about it. And the tighter I get, the angrier I get. Except when my lovely wife is in that seat over there, and after I'm yelled at like until she's hoarse, I'll finally stop. But or she takes a nap, then she doesn't know that I'm still doing it. Either one. So, but that's the things you got to think outside the box. You know, damn, I cannot do what Scott does. I can only stay in my area. I've got small kids. I've got whatever your life situation is. It's your life. It's your situation. Not good, not bad. It's just different. And but you need to think about what I've been trying to do this year is maximize your efforts. So if you're going to say CVS, and you're looking for an item, why would you not walk up and down the aisles? They got little tags that say 25% off, 50% off, buy one, get one, whatever. And, you know, start building in your memory bank, hey, that's a good product. You know, I can make money on that. You know, or go through their circulars. You know, most places have circulars. You can get them on your phone, you can get them whatever. And look at it and think, man, if it's on sale this week, I can make money at it. But why would you go there and just look at one item? Is it going to take that much longer to walk up and down the aisles? If I wasn't on my phone up there right now, last time I checked, I was halfway through this day, I was at like 6,000 steps. Yesterday I walked 13,000 steps, so I'm figuring it's somewhere in there. It's a lot of walking. What's a couple more steps? Doesn't really matter. So think outside the box. That's what I'm trying to implore you to think outside the box. You know, is it, you know, look, there's a Goodwill, it's on the way. You know, do you have any interest in doing eBay? Stop at the Goodwill. There were thrift stores today I just didn't have time to, because I had, some days I just stretch it out. You know, 43 stores is a lot. Yesterday I think I had 41, 42, I don't know what it was, but then the Goodwills and the Walmarts I didn't add in. And I had to get gas both days. Let's see. And because I currently have 319 and 83 miles to go. Good. So I will cruise in with a lot of gas. And not that kind of gas. When you're on Atkins, you have a tendency to not be able to have gas. It's no fun to have an accident in the van by yourself. Ugh. I'd hate to have to ride commando the rest of the way home, or, you know, God forbid I have to pull over beside the interstate and just throw off some shorts unknown and stuff over there and just freaking leave them. Who can ride home with that? But here's another handy tip. If you drive as much as I do, man, I'm gonna miss the exit. Quarter mile. You should not be going 87 quarter mile to go. I don't care. I keep within hand in the van, because if you're in the vehicle so much, you're gonna need stuff. I keep wipes in the back, in my suitcase, in the computer bag. You know, they're electronic wipes. At one of the stores today, somebody had the electronic wipes where you wipe screens off and stuff. 39 cents. They were 90% off. 39 cents. So I bought all I had. They had like 7 packs. And now there's compartments in this van, so I just throw them in there. Yo, buddy, how about you get over to the other lane? Appreciate it. Turn lane, even better. So, prepared while you're out there. You know, I've got coolers, I got drinks. You know, I've got wipes in case. Since I'm on Atkins diet, I had for dinner tonight, I had same thing I had yesterday. A grilled chicken club from Chick-fil-A. I asked for it with extra lettuce, so I could put lettuce on each side and make the lettuce like the buns, and didn't eat the bun. But I put a little bit of that sauce on there, the honey barbecue, which is really good, and just to give it, because it would have been plain without it. So it's hard to keep a train of thought whenever you're just freaking tired. And it gets all over your hand. So if you know, you can wipe it off with napkins. Hey, napkins. Man, I gotta slow down. I'm gonna get a ticket tonight. And this little place here in Kimball, Tennessee does not play. They're all the time out here running radar. This is actually Highway 72 that runs all the way back to Huntsville now. It's 4-lane from the interstate. It's generally the way I take in. There's a couple ways you can go. 3 ways. This is the way I prefer the best. Goes through Scottsboro, Alabama. So so I've got the wipes, so keep your hands clean, keep going. Extra phones, be prepared. I've got the little charging things for batteries, which with 2 phones you really don't need them because they're charging. This one's charging, that one's charging. No, basically most of the time I will carry one in the store and leave one in the van to charge, and that way one of them's always charging, so if the other one dies, most of the time, in most situations, they both work great. I don't have any problem with using an Android or Verizon or AT&T or an iPhone, but they as long as one of them works. If I get somewhere and in the parking lot, if the signal's weak, I grab them both. But if I've got 3 or 4 bars of LTE, I can just keep using the same phone until the battery gets lower. And then once it gets under a half, I'll generally plug it in and grab the other one and start using that one while the other one. This is a foreign van, of course, Toyota, even though it's made in Kentucky. It does not have a plug that stays on with the battery, so I would forget to plug them in and plug them out, so I just leave in the van plugged in. Man, that dude is serious about getting out of here. Buddy, we only got it's 55. We got 3 miles to Alabama. And the wonderful thing about going this way is we just hit Central Standard Time. The hour I lost the other day, I just got it back. That was time warp, hour back. Ting. So I just wanted to touch base with you, tell you how the trip went. Just keep reinforcing some of the stuff that really makes a lot of sense. I sell a lot of clearance. So people ask me all the time, how do you know? How do you know when they're in clearance? How do you know when they have good deals? Pinterest. There's several other sites you can search for people who are clearance finders. There's groups on Facebook and I'm going to tell you this is a huge secret. I should put it in the title. This is a huge secret on how I know when some stores are clearance and doing good, and it means I need to get on the road. Okay, big secret. You're not allowed to tell anybody else. This is it. This is it. I go to my own store. The stores in Huntsville, I go to them. And if they're doing good, then I go to a bunch more. But don't tell anybody they have to go to the store. You do retail arbitrage, but don't go to the store. Do not tell them that it's as simple as, damn, look at CVS. They're the great clearance. I bet all of them are. And if you really want to know for sure, God, this is so difficult. Go to another one in your town. We have 8 or 9 in Huntsville. So if one's great, I might sneak over to another one and go, hey, what's up? Are y'all doing the same thing? And it's like magic, they are. So we make this so hard. We ask, oh my God, should I spend $1 on this? You think this is any good? That's cheap learning. If it's $1 and I've got any kind of inclination that it's worth any money, let's buy it. Come on now, it's $1. Scared money don't make money. I said that last time. Hey, maybe that'll be my thing, because I so hate the people in the Facebook group. I don't even follow Facebook groups. I'm in a bunch of them, don't follow them, just because every time I look at it, it puts me in a bad mood, and I may generally just throw your trash right out on Highway 72. Hey, you don't need it anymore. Black bag right out the window. But inconsiderate. Do not litter on the highway. I have drunk so many drinks that I peed at every store I went in, it seemed like. And you know how many drink bottles hit the ground? None. They all have trash cans on the sidewalk. Imagine that. When you're walking inside and you walk by a trash can, you can put your empty ones inside. It's just a public service for Uncle Sam and Smokey Bear and all them other people from my childhood who knows if anybody knows who they are anymore, but hell, I'm old. The one thing that has happened on this trip is the old ankle is flared up, acting up. So I will be riding the bicycle tomorrow afternoon to stretch that sucker out. And I think moving forward in hotels, I am going to spend, 20 minutes or so, if they've got a stationary bike when I'm on the road. But that was 20 minutes of me rambling to tell you that I had a great trip. The exciting news is you're going to see me next week. Next week, I will try to make videos. But I will try to make videos where I turn the camera around and show you the beautiful scenery that is this country. I see that crazy the lady in the GPS, she's nuts. And she decides that it's not good enough that I take the interstate. But if I put a place in there, she wants to take me off the road, through the country, Around the Bend, all those kind of fun places. So I'll definitely do a better job of that. I'm gonna try to start taking. I ain't carrying a heavy camera. I'm gonna keep using I've got two little cameras, two little Canons. I will use one to take still pictures and the other one to do videos next time. I might even edit. I might even edit. It'll be beautiful. I'm gonna make me one of them fancy things on the front, the beardy picker or shing or whatever. Everybody, there's like 3 or 4 of them I've seen now. Or I don't know, maybe I could come up with something just ridiculous in my own theme music. I need something like Smokey and the Bandit. Some kind of music that you know what it is when you hear it. Something. But that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All the other good fun stuff that and appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. I enjoyed the comments on the first video. I even got my wife to comment on one of them. That's pretty awesome. That your wife heckles you on your videos. Yes, that's my sad, pitiful life. My wife heckles me on my own YouTube channel. But don't worry, coming up soon, she's gonna be on the channel. Hey, maybe we get some video of her tomorrow. The birthday party is only like a mile and a half away, but what if she'll notice? Well, that damn big red dot up there, she'll see that. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe she won't watch this before I get a chance to sneak some film of her. Dun, dun, dun. That'd be awesome. And I've made it 2 days on the road and did not cheat on my diet. That's awesome. I was under 20 carbs yesterday, and I'm under 20 today. Only thing I've had to eat was the breakfast eggs and sausage, and then the sandwich for dinner. I didn't eat lunch, and some pecans. Pecans have small carbs, but they have a lot of fiber in them, and the fiber cancels out the carbs. So that's it. Awesome to see you guys. Hopefully I'll start making some more videos. In the comments, if you want to know how I do something, it's hard to talk about products just because it only takes one knucklehead to tank, and I'm not saying any of y'all are knuckleheads, but it just takes one person to go, well, just because it's making $20, I'm okay with making 10. And it can't recover because of repricers. Everybody's repricers, including the one that's built into Amazon, drops 10 people down to their minimum. And then all of a sudden, there's no money. So it's really tough to talk about products. But processes, man, I have screwed up enough out here and done stupid stuff out here that I'd be more happy to tell you, hey, what's that idiot Scott done? Let's ask the bearded picker. How is he screwed up, and how does he do it now? I used to carry a bunch of stuff with me. The load is so light. You know, the computer, the printer. I do carry a spare roll of 3-inch tape because I use 3-inch tape. I use spare roll of labels in the Dymo because you can buy labels for your Dymo at Office Depot or whatever, but you're going to pay 10 times what you would pay on Amazon or eBay. So, and I've got to order labels when I get back. Note to self. Whatever. Note to self also, sign up for Kroger Savings for gas. Note to self. Won't remember it, but Joni, when you watch this part, remind me to sign up for Kroger. Thank you, darling. And let's see. I will do my best to explain to you. I'll tell you what apps I use, which ones I believe in, why I use them. I mean, sometimes it's just the answer as simple as that's the one I started using first. But I'll tell you how I like it, what I don't like, any of the mysteries of life that you want to know that I figured out, which are not very many. Not very many. But I will do my absolute best, and I'll answer. If you'll ask it in a comment or message me on Facebook, not only will I answer you there, I will try my best to answer in a video. So if one person has a question about how something's done, and a lot of times, you know, I raise hell in the chats because of stupid questions, but because not everybody does what I do, and I am a oddball. There are a couple guys Jamison, Philippi. Resale Rabbit used to do more used stuff and go all around the country. I followed him a lot, but he does not seem to leave Wisconsin much anymore. All right, Rabbit, time to go. Let's see, but there's 4 or 5 people that I've met at conferences and stuff that do some traveling and on Facebook. Even one that I ran into in the middle of nowhere in Kentucky. I'm in a Walmart. I'm walking on the clearance aisle. I see a guy looking at the phone, and I recognize Scoutify, the app, the scanning app that goes with Inventory Lab. And I looked at him and I said, "Did you leave me anything on this aisle?" He looked up and looked right at me and goes, "You're Scott Zilke." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm in the middle of nowhere. How do you know who I am? I've never met you before." And Brian's a cool guy. I talk to him every now and then. Yeah, I know he travels more than I do. He actually has employees that do some traveling too as well. But that was really weird to be 400 miles from your house and somebody recognize you. This town had a stoplight, a corner store, and a Walmart. It was just freaking amazing. If I could think of the name of the town, I'll tell you. It's right across the line in Indiana. It's in Indiana, right across the river from Kentucky, right over from, I don't know, in that little western part of Kentucky that makes a little point. So there are some others who do things, and I'm sure they do things a little bit different. But since we're such a rare in this game, the ones that'll go out and get it like that, I will do my best to answer questions about process, because I feel that even though I'm different, even though I do things, you can apply some of the stuff I do to your entire town, especially if you live in a large town. If you live in like in Atlanta, if I lived in Atlanta, I wouldn't go nowhere. Atlanta is so large. If I lived in Chicago, I would maximize that surrounding suburbs and area. Live in LA, even the bigger towns. Dallas, Fort Worth, I would say Houston, but God bless those folks. 4th largest town in the country, 4th largest city in the country. It's just devastating. Continue to pray for those guys. I was thinking today, selfishly about, the refineries. When are they gonna get back online so the gas price will go down? Because gas, if you haven't noticed, has gone up 30 cents here in the last couple of days. And you can't imagine having to go to work and work on a refinery or work wherever, then come home to total devastation. How do you put your life back together when the demands of work, the employer, the boss, and if you're the owner, need to get things back to normal quickly, but then you don't have any place to stay because you need your life to get back to normal. It's just logistics of how that works. It's just mind-numbing. So continue to pray about those. Donate if you can. Help out any way you can. So with that, I'm going to end the video. If you got anything for me, hey, let me know. But you will notice that the serious me, talking, drone, all that crazy shit, that's too boring. He's gone. You're going to get full-on, bored, great, sense of humor, wacky, stupid, whatever, me, unadulterated Scotty, the bearded picker, out.